Another beautiful sunshiny day. Doesn't matter if it's cold. Get your gear on. Get out there and just soak up the sun. The winter sun feels so good, especially for those who are afraid of getting burned. Now is the time to sit out and truly enjoy the light, as rare as it is, because it goes down at 4 o'clock here. So I'm out here sunbathing and just reflecting on this amazing trip that I had to Ireland and what I learned from the people of southwestern Ireland out in Killarney and Craic was that, yeah, maybe there is something to kissing the Blarney Stone, because let me tell you, that crowd knows how to tell a story. They know how to talk. They know how to conversate. They know how to draw you in. And, you know, if there's anyone looking to learn how to talk to strangers, how to just strike up a conversation, go to Ireland. They are the experts. I've never been somewhere where I could so easily speak to people, so easily just interact without having to worry about, oh, what does this person want from me? I mean, the communication is just so light and lively and playful, childlike even, that you just immediately drop your defenses and you just open up. I met so many amazing people, and there was no one who had their phone on. Can you imagine? You go somewhere, you go to a bar or restaurant or pub, and people always, their noses are in their phones, right? I mean, you see couples all the time, I'm sure, sitting there not talking to each other. They've ordered their food and they're just like, they're not even looking at each other. For all they know, like, the other person's not even there. And yeah, I do. I mean, maybe I'm just mean, but I do laugh at those people. I never pull my phone out when I'm out with people or friends. I just think it's rude. People themselves are their own universe, right? So what makes a place, right? When you think about it, when you go out somewhere, when you go to a bar or a restaurant or a pub or wherever you go, you know, what is actually the draw to those places? It's the people. Every moment that you can possibly encounter someone is its own universe. Every person is its own world. And opening up to that and having those exchanges are so powerful and beautiful and mind shifting. And I think that this world, I think young people especially, have forgotten or have not been taught the art of conversation. So if you can't get out to Ireland and kiss the Blarney Stone, or kiss someone Irish, I'm telling you, learning how to talk, learning how to just hold a conversation and to listen and to take the cue from someone else and banter back and forth. That is an art, which I believe is getting lost because of modern technology. You know, and keyboard warriors being able to say whatever they want. Well, you know, do you have the courage to say what you really think, what you truly think to someone's face? Ask yourself that, because that energy bounces back to you, right? It feels safe when you can make, you know, effed up comments online, but what if you had to say it to that person and feel their energy coming back at you? That interaction goes two ways. It's twofold. And so that's why it's just so important to get out there and feel the humanity of others, feel the potential of love and grace and just friendliness, of friendship, even if it's momentary. An example, we were in a bar. It was, you know, it was great. It was in a pub. We walked in. It was packed, right? Saturday night in Killarney. And, you know, you go in and people have been, you know, on the drink for a while. We come in, we can't really find a place to sit, of course, and I see a huge bar. There's no way I'm going to be able to get through it to order. It's a cash only, so, you know, you got to be able to wave your money in the air to get your drink. And I'm like, okay, let's just chill here, see what's happening, watch people, listen to the music. You know, I was just following my nose, as my friend always says. She always knows, you know, to listen to me when I'm like, you know, sniffing around for a good time. So yeah, I had found myself there, and we're just watching people, and this funny guy comes up who's just, maybe he's a little bit drunk, but he's just hilarious. And, you know, he's, you know, asking questions and taking the piss a little bit because, you know, he thought we were American. And we're just having a laugh. And then there's this lady at the table that I was leaning on, And wow, was she a powerhouse. She was just adorable. And she gets up and she just rips into him. And she goes, listen, now I wish I could do this accent because damn, is this accent good. She just rips into him and she tells us, she's like, look, Carrie men, you know, they're a little bit, they're gonna try to take advantage of you. So she literally ripped into this guy and said, if you want to talk to these pretty ladies, you need to buy them a drink, you need to be a gentleman, offer your chair. I mean, she just like ripped into him and he's taking it like, yep, yep. But it wasn't like harsh or mean. It was just said with the right amount of like comedy and intensity and just like crack, I guess, right? That Irish word. And he just sucked it all out. Like he just was like, all right, whatever. He's like, he went to the bar because I couldn't get through, and he brought us all drinks, and he insisted, you know, that he would be getting our drinks all night. And I was like, no, no, one's enough. Thank you very much. But he was just hilarious, and she was a queen. And she, you know, we had a great conversation. She told me about her kids. She told me about her sons. She told me about her life in Cork. You know, they had just come up for the weekend to party, and she was with her girlfriend, and she was just full of life, you know. And it was so funny because she read my mind. She's like, I just want a selfie with you guys because you guys are so unique. And we all had a picture. We had a laugh. And, you know, we didn't pull out our phones for any other reason. We didn't exchange any addresses or Facebooks or whatever the heck young people do. It was just this amazing evening, this amazing interaction. We had a laugh. We had fun. We said goodnight. We hugged each other and went on our way. You know, now how beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? She was like an angel. Kim, if you're out there, thank you. Kim from Cork. She was just beautiful. She was just a beautiful soul. And, you know, those are the kind of interactions that I yearn for, is when they're true and when they're real and there's just no investment except just pure energy exchange, just pure, you know, camaraderie and community. So if you are lonely, it's probably because you're missing this element, you know. And it all starts off with having a conversation, mostly with strangers, and just opening up and taking a chance, and, you know, having a go at it, taking a crack. Yeah, so that's my advice for you is open up, have a chat, and you never know where it will lead. Cheers.